I am doing some rewrites on a script that I'm writing for my production company. And I had a scene in there where an actor played golf. And when we cast the actor, it turns out that he doesn't play golf at all. And he's supposed to be quite good at the sport that he's doing in the project. So we asked him what his favorite sport is, and it's swimming. And since it's a summer film, it didn't really matter whether it was golf or swimming. So I have gone in and I have changed 8 scenes in the script. And I've changed them from being on a golf course where he's playing golf with friends to being at a swimming pool where he's swimming. So if you think about it, how many people does this affect? It doesn't just affect me in writing it. Obviously, it's going to affect the props people. They no longer need golf clubs, and what will they need now? They may need some toys or some floating whatever, or to be in the pool. It will affect the wardrobe people. Obviously, they're not looking at golf attire now, they're looking at swimming attire. It's going to affect the locations people. Those people that have been looking at golf courses for 3 weeks now need to be looking at swimming pools instead. So you can see that it affects people continually. And the development is already underway on the film. So every department is already doing their thing. So the film industry many years ago came out with an absolute brilliant way to keep track of what rewrites have been done so that everybody is literally on the same page. And these are called colored pages. And this is what I want to talk to you about right now because it also affects you, the actor. So imagine if when you got cast in the film and you were a supporting actor at the golf course and you were part of a golf foursome, now all of a sudden you're at a pool and the dialogue may have changed quite a bit being at the pool as opposed to on the golf course. So say you haven't checked into colored pages or your agent hasn't checked into colored pages, you will now be showing up at the shoot with completely the wrong script, and you will have completely the wrong scene memorized, which could be really awful for you if the changes are strong. So when a script is first written, it's written on white paper. It's always typed onto white paper. And every time there's a revision done, only those pages with those revisions will now be copied onto blue paper. So let's say that the golf swimming revisions that I just made affected pages 8, 16, and 32. Everybody will now pull out their scripts 8, 16, and 32. They'll pull out their white pages and they'll replace them with blue pages. And this happens every time there's a rewrite. The color changes. So I'm going to cheat a little bit and look at how the changes go. It goes from white to blue. The next color is pink. The next is yellow. The next is green. The next is goldenrod, kind of a dark yellow. And a buff color, a salmon color, cherry, and then it starts again with blue. So this is a perfect way, if the prop department is off working in their own building, they can call the main office and say, hey, what color are we on? And if they say we're on buff and they haven't had a revision since the blue color, they know that they need to get up to speed because what they're prepping for may not be accurate. So again, do you see how this affects you, the actor? You certainly don't want the embarrassment for yourself or for anybody else to show up on set and not have the right scene that you're doing. So make sure that either you or preferably your agent checks into what colored pages you're on and make sure that you have the most current pages before your shoot.